What is going on there? Austin here from Graphic. In today's video, we're going to compare 3 different types of splits. So we're first going to compare the full body split versus the upper lower split. Lastly, we're going to talk about the single body part split. And we're going to tell you today what is the best training split specifically for you. So there's no question that it's been a huge argument for years that between these 3 splits, which is going to be the best split for you. So in this video today, I'm really going to get deep into these and clarify, what's going to be the best training split for you. Let's start with the first one, like I said, is the full body split. And with the full body split, you're only typically training 3 days a week, and it's broken up into a Monday, Wednesday, Friday split. You're training the full body per a workout session. During each workout session that are 3 times a week, you're training the entire body. So an example would look like this. You'd be hitting chest, you would be hitting back, you would be hitting arms, you would be hitting legs, you'd be hitting shoulders, you'd be hitting, everything, at least 1 or 2 different exercises per particular muscle group. And the whole point behind this is you're doing a high amount of frequency throughout the week, but you're not doing a ridiculous amount of volume per session. The next one we got is an upper-lower split. So just exactly as it sounds, Monday would be a full upper body workout, if that makes sense. So not a full body workout, but all upper body movements, so push-pull style training. Then Tuesday, you would do something like all lower body workouts. So it would be a push-pull style training for lower body. Then Wednesday, you would have off. And then Thursday, you would train again. This time, it would be another upper body workout similar to Monday's workout. And then Friday, you guessed it, will be the same as Tuesday's workout, a lower body workout, which would be push-pull again. So with this style of training, you're getting a good amount of frequency. You're hitting everything twice a week. And again, you're not overtraining. You're not going to be doing too much volume per session. And this would be something ideal for someone who's like an intermediate to even up to advanced. Be able to do the compound-based stuff, but you're also going to have time to do the isolation-based stuff. And the reason behind that is because you're spreading stuff throughout the week. So again, you're not limited to the amount of sessions you're training. Instead of 3 sessions per week, you now have 4 if you're doing an upper-lower split. And the beauty behind that is you're hitting everything twice a week with this. So you're able to factor in that isolation-based stuff. So you would have the compound movements like I previously mentioned, but you would also be able to do something like a hammer bicep curl in this one. Something that's going to particularly target one muscle group per movement. And the last one, of course, is our good old bro split. I personally don't do this one, and I did when I first started off. If you do it now too, that's totally fine. I respect that. If you're having results, if you're in progress with this one, that's great. But the bro split is your typical chest is Monday, back is Tuesday, legs are Wednesday, shoulders are Thursday, and arms are Friday. And then usually the weekend's off, and who knows what you do on the weekend. But the whole point behind the bro split is it's a single body part split. We're hitting everything once a week, so very high volume per session with very low frequency per a week. This style of training, I would recommend for someone who is more on the advanced end. Yes, intermediates can get away with it, but someone who's a beginner, this isn't ideal. It's going to leave you real crippled. It's going to leave you overly sore. You're better off doing more of a full body workout or an upper lower. Now, the reason behind this is because of the amount of volume. It's so much volume per session. When I first started training, I believed that I had to follow this type of training. I saw it in the media, saw it in magazines. I would do the single body part split. That's how I first started off for the first, actually 5 years of training. And I did see results. It's not like you're not going to see results, but I will say that it's not the most ideal approach for someone who's a beginner. It's better for someone who's more intermediate to closer even to the advanced spectrum. So I know you're probably wondering the $1 million question, which training split is the best for you? And at the end of the day, what it comes down to is your current situation. So what I mean by that is it comes down to your goals. It comes down to your training preferences. It comes down to your availability. It comes down to simply, do you have the time? Do you have, the resources? What are your goals? What is your body type like? I mean, there's so many things. Your experience level, there's so many variables that factor in. So you have to peel back everything and understand, really what is your current situation? And if you can address that, if you can clearly answer that, then you can choose what's going to be the best training plan for you. And how do you determine what's best for you? We'll start off with beginners, intermediate, and advanced. So I'm first going to say, and I know I touched on this a little bit earlier, but beginners obviously are going to respond best to the full body workouts. And the reason behind that is because with a beginner just wants to build size, usually wants to build strength, wants to build muscle, wants to lose fat. And what really they respond best to is higher frequency and less volume sessions. So again, doing a full body workout with compound based movements, this is gonna be best for beginners. Science has proven this. So all you beginners listening, do that. We'll focus more on the intermediate style lifters are gonna respond best to upper lower splits. And the reason behind that is because you're still getting a good amount of frequency, but you still need a little bit more volume per session. You're getting that volume mixed in with 2 different sessions per week. You're getting more volume, and you're also getting more frequency, obviously, with 2 different training sessions per week. You're stimulating a muscle group 2 times per week. So ideally, this is gonna be for an intermediate style lifter. So the single body part split, who is this gonna be for? This is gonna be for someone who's anywhere from the end of the intermediate spectrum moving on to the advanced spectrum. So with this, anyone who's been training longer than 3 years, that needs a little bit more volume, this is going to be the best style of training for you. Now, I'm not going to say it's the only style of training because none of these are the only style of training. These 3 aren't the only ways, but this is going to be for someone who wants to build muscle and have a little bit more symmetry. Regardless of anyone's situation, really what it comes down to is if you're advanced, you still could do a full body split. And if you're a beginner, you still could do a single body part split. I mean, it really comes down to your current situation, your goals. It comes down to your training preferences. If you want to do it, by all means, train how you're training. If you love doing what you're already doing, you're seeing results, then keep up with it. I'm just saying that what it comes down to is there is no best split for someone. Lastly, if you're looking for the right routine for you to build strength, build size, lose body fat, and just overall feel your best, then I can help you with that. Inside the GraphFit Academy, we have new workouts that are updated every week, and they're designed for you to do all those things I just mentioned. And you have a members-only community that are there to support you along your way. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, again, give it a thumbs up, and we will see you soon. Take care. Enjoy the rest of your day.